Welcome back to the channel. Once again today I'm going to be day trading NASDAQ futures. Today is September 30th, 2025. The market's going to be open in about 7 minutes, so I'm just waiting for that. And if you've been watching my previous videos, you know that I mainly trade 3 different setups. I trade the reversals, I trade momentum continuations just based on strong candle closes, and I trade flag patterns. So this strategy seems to be working pretty well for me. I have this one Apex funded account here. It's up to 52,448. So as soon as that's over 52,600, I can request a payout for that. I have to trade today and tomorrow, and after that it's eligible for the payout. And then the Apex bottom account here, this is an evaluation account, and it's currently down in the red, almost 400 bucks. I had it up in the green like 700 yesterday, and I had a couple of losing trades. A couple of my reversal setups didn't work. The way the price action was, my criteria just didn't work for that. So I'm making some adjustments to my confirmation signals for what has to happen for me to enter those trades, because it's happened a couple of times where what I normally use as a signal, it was kind of like a false signal, and it happened a couple of times. So I'm trying to just get that kind of figured out where I know which setups are going to require the extra confirmation and which ones can go off of my original signal that I've been using. Because most of the time when I wait for the certain kind of doji candle and then the bullish candle after, or sometimes I even wait for the 2 bullish candles to close, or vice versa for the short trades. But there was a couple of setups where it just didn't work, and I should have waited for further confirmation. So I have to just be aware of which setups need the extra confirmation and which ones don't. You know, I just got to study that a little bit more, get that dialed in a little bit better, so that if that same kind of situation happens again, I'll know. And I'll remember, hey, this is when I need to actually wait for maybe a 3rd green candle to close before I enter long, or wait for it to break above a certain level, get the pullback, and then maybe wait for the doji and the green doji and the next green candle to close, or whatever. But that's just something I got to kind of work on, tighten up just a little bit, because it did cause me to have a couple of losers. But that's part of it. You know, this is just trial and error. Take notes, figure out what works and what works better, and ways to improve to make your strategy even better and tighter. So I'm going to just be patient, wait for market to open, wait for these setups. And as you can see right here, the 4-hour chart's looking pretty good. We retraced back down to this fair value gap here, which I thought we would. I think in my last video maybe I was talking about that, I'm not sure. I know I skipped a day or two making videos, but if you want me to make these videos every day that I trade, Monday through Friday, as long as the market's open, I trade. If you want me to make a video every single day, leave me some comments below. Let me know that you like these videos and you want more of them, and I'll go back to making them every single day. But you know, it's a little bit of work making the video while I'm trading, and then doing the edits, getting it uploaded. It's a little bit of work, but I don't mind doing it if enough people give me feedback saying they like it. So just let me know in the comment section, and if you find value in this, like the video, subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot of good stuff planned for this channel. I'm going to start working on a lot of stuff, especially this winter when I'm not outside doing as much stuff. I'm going to be dedicating a lot more time to just educational kind of stuff, just to share what I've learned over the last 5 years, that's allowed me to become consistently profitable. And I've been day trading a lot. I've been focusing a lot on just actual trading every single day on these smaller time frames. I've been doing that this year, and I've been doing swing trading and just longer term stuff a lot the last 5 years. So I want to share that. I've got some good stuff planned to get out there to help people. So make sure you're subscribed so you can see all that when it comes out. Alright, so as of right now, there's another minute or two before market opens, so stay tuned and let's see what kind of setups I get. Alright, strong momentum to the downside. Can we get 10 points out of it?
If you sow in spring and harvest in summer, requires courage.
Can we get it?
It takes courage to admit that your opinion does not matter, that your hopes.
Can we grab 10 points? Come on, push it.
Courage to surrender to the movement and trust it more than you trust yourself. But that courage is the price of survival in speculation.
Alright.
The disobedient
took that one off. Looks like we're kind of in a range right here.
It is enriched, and the man who fights it is ruined.
I'm going to take a quick short here, just try to get 10 points.
Builds his mill where the current flows and lets it turn his wheel. The disobedient man stands in the water, trying to push it back with his hands.
See if we can retrace some of that wick there on that 15-minute candle. Alright, I'm looking to see if price can retrace some of this wick here. There's an inefficiency down there. So let's see if it can drop, hit my target for 10 points. Come on, almost there. There we go, 10 points. And this account is eligible for a payout. So let me hop off of this, get over to my evaluation account. So tomorrow I can literally trade 1 NQ, enter and exit a trade, just real quick, for a tiny gain or tiny loss, and I can get a payout there. So that's amazing.
To indulge your emotions. If you let them, they will drain you dry. But the market also provides a trend.
Alright, let's see if we can grab 10 points going back towards the top of this trading range that we're kind of forming.
Current of the market's movement. I learned this when I was no more than a boy standing in the bucket shops. I had no access to inside information, no analysts whispering.
Push it up there, come on.
No powerful friends feeding me tips.
A little bit further.
All I had was the tape.
Just a little bit further. Come on, you had it. Almost. Come on. Stop loss just above break even. Just in case, because that last 5-minute bar, bearish bar, looked pretty strong.
When they fell steadily, it meant sellers were stronger.
Stopped out for a tiny, tiny little gain.
Why was the all fear and greed?
It's looking good.
Despair.
It's looking
It is the
good.
collective judgment of the entire.
Can we get 10 out of
It
it?
cannot be ignored without cost.
Can we
When you
get
align
10?
yourself with it, you place yourself on the side of truthers, dissecting
Be
news,
careful right here.
building arguments. They convince one another that a stock must behave in a certain way, and then the tape moves in the opposite direction, calmly, relentlessly.
Alright, almost there, almost there. Stop above break even. There we go.
Insisting the market is wrong.
Finally in the green on the day. Now just need a couple hundred more to get back above 50,000 on this account. I think we might. I'm going to take a long and just put it up here.
And the trend turns against him. He sells, even if it means admitting a loss. If he sees a market
I think the bulls are going to push us on out of there.
You want profits. The tape tells its own story. Every price, every tick is a vote. Men can lie, but the market never does.
Alright, I just went ahead and got out of that
Rises, it means more want to buy
for a
than
small
sell.
loss.
If it falls, the opposite. It does not matter why.
Just because it wasn't a good idea to hop in there with us in this range and Trump speaking at 10.
They want to overlay their hopes.
Just wasn't a good idea. So I'm just going to hang tight for a little while.
It does not know you, but a man full of noise, full of tips and gossip.
Alright, so as far as the video is concerned, I'm going to call it a day. I don't have a whole lot of time after 10 a.m. to get the video edited and uploaded, and I'm going to wait until 10 to trade anymore probably because Trump's going to be speaking, so we're probably going to be chopping around until then. So unless I see a good range trade set up or something between now and then, I'm not going to trade. And you know, if I don't get any more trades today, that's fine. I made a little bit of progress back towards break even on this evaluation account. Had a couple of losers on that yesterday that got me down in the red a little bit. So I'm up 120 on it for today. A couple hundred more and I'll be back to 50,000, and then I can start working that towards being funded and stack another funded account. This funded account here is at 52,691, so it's eligible for a payout. So tomorrow I can just take one quick trade with like one micro, close it, and then I can request a payout from there. So that's pretty nice. So, you know, I got 4 trades in. I'm green in both accounts for the day so far. So it's a pretty good short. Even if I don't trade anymore, it's a good short day. It's green. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And like I said at the beginning, leave me some comments. Give me some feedback on these videos. If you want to keep seeing these live trade videos, just give me feedback, and I'll go back to making them every day that I trade instead of just every 2 or 3 days. But if I don't get the feedback, then I'll just stick with every 2 or 3 days, you know, just whenever I feel like making videos. But these are the kind of videos that I wish I had when I was first learning, so that I could have heard someone else explaining why they're getting into trades, why they're getting out of trades, why they're not taking a setup. You know, if you get out of a trade early because the trade plan's no longer right, anything like that. You want to hear, you know, the person's thought process. That's what I always wanted. And at that time, there weren't any people on YouTube doing that. It was all just these fake gurus explaining a strategy but not showing you in real time with real trades. So, you know, I think these are valuable videos. So give me some feedback if you want to keep seeing them. And until the next video, peace out.